that.
No, I'm not the host. There's something that I think will be best for the thumbnail,
why would you
so
even
we're just gonna.
hold on, I want to say, why would you even say that? Like, why would no one even knows that we have hosts. Like, we don't clarify I'm the host of today's podcast. It was such an unnecessary clarification.
That was kind of rough. What do you want to bring up? Bring it up.
Say your thing, buddy.
Give us the thumbnail. Give us the thumbnail.
The new panty and stocking.
New Panty and Stalking, the anime that we love? I loved it.
I can't wait, to be honest.
I don't know, it's like, are they gonna, like, make it funny? Like, are they gonna, like, what are they gonna do to, like, what are they gonna do to improve
There's gonna be
the show?
a season-long arc exclusively about farts, I think.
Because I feel like they gotta make it more consistently funny, man. Because that show was so hit or miss throughout it. Like, I remember it being so much funnier.
Okay, so the original show was inspired by it was like Drawn Together and like South Park and that kind of stuff.
Now that we've seen those shows,
they're all worse than Penny and Stocking. But like those were influences on Penny and Stocking. So maybe for the next series, like they're taking influence from some other stuff. So maybe some Canadian shows, Paradise PD, Total Drama Island.
Oh my god, imagine a Paradise PD reference in Penny and Stocking. That would be so cool.
I love the Penny, which is like a controversial thing, but it's a manufacturing to make the show more popular.
Yeah, they're just trying to get Twitter drama so people talk about it. Like, they're trying to get the film for some reason, I don't know. But I know the animation's probably going to be good. Like, I don't know.
So what was the last thing Trigger has? I feel like Trigger has not made anything that I've cared about.
They did Cyberfuck, and you did care about that a lot.
But that was over a year ago at this point, right?
No, it was less than a year ago.
No, it was
came out in September.
It came out in September. It felt like a year ago.
That's not even that long. I feel like for an animation studio, if they make one thing you care about a year, that's a pretty good track record.
Yeah, I think so too.
They're dropping like about panties.
Well, that's not even coming out this year. It's coming out next year. Well, yeah. So it's like we get Velma season 2, we get Penny and Stocking season 2.
I think it's because Trigger was doing a lot of like the background, like in betweens of Velma. So that's why it's kind of taken them a long time. That's why Velma looks so good when it came out.
They were doing the background writing, so they did all the writing for the show.
Yeah, it was actually their project, but
they didn't want to credit it. Like was the main character. Big green screen her into the and like it's the same show otherwise. But
I do want to say like Kill la Kill. I mean, not Kill la Kill. Penny and Stocking is not the worst show. It has really good episodes. It has really stellar moments. It's just a very big mixed bag. Like there's some episodes that just suck, that are just bad. Yeah, but it can be really great. Like the episode that had like different realistic art styles of Vomit Club, where the Vomit episode was really good. That episode was Fresh Guy.
Yeah, the depressed guy, and then he meets the little girl who really loves like Penny and Stocking.
That's his daughter. Clearly you weren't paying attention to
I thought it was his daughter, but it's clearly wholesome. That one was like very wholesome for some reason and good. So like if they have more episodes like that and
more
like
of that, less of the booger picking.
Are they just going to ignore the fact that like Stocking was? Is it going to be like one of these cake full of spoiler for the last episode? Yeah, like Stocking is like evil in the last episode or whatever, and then like it's going to be like season 2, and they're going to do like some high-end shit where they just make it all not matter so they can just keep doing the show or something.
They'll probably just like a lot of like sitcoms do that. I feel like where they have a plot thread at the end of the episode, and then at the end of the start of the next episode, they resolve everything by the end of the first episode. So that probably
I feel like they're gonna pull like a JK or just resolve it.
Gotcha.
But maybe
Yeah.
it would
If
be
she actually
interesting
is
if they
evil-
stretched it out for a whole season.
Well,
That
if she
was
is
the
evil,
plot.
like most of the memorabilia, I feel like is like people who want to like stalking, so they're gonna be buying stalking merch, and if she's not relevant in the show, like, what are they gonna do? Like, how are they gonna sell those stalking Funko Pops? You know what I mean?
I mean, if she's the main villain, she'd be in the show quite a bit. I mean, what are the red demon baddies? They were in the show a lot.
Something.
What
like
if
that.
we
so
have a
exciting.
season-long 13 laborious episodes hunting down to take down Stalking, and finally, it turns out Stalking's been mind-controlled, and Penny gets through to her with a heartfelt, beautiful, touching moment. And then it ends exactly the same way as the last season ended, except with Penny. That would suck.
That would be. I feel like nobody would like that. At
I
all.
like don't like we're talking
I would
about like
clap.
what the
I would clap.
we're talking about what this season of the show could be, and I'm like, damn, I really don't care. Like this show, like I just want it to kind of be funny. Like I know we're gonna watch it for Milk. Like it's one of our biggest series that we watch. I know a lot of people like when we reacted to it, but I want it to be funny, and that's the biggest thing.
You know what? You know what I don't understand about Panty and Stalking? They announced that Panty and Stalking was going to be a thing when we went to AX a year ago. Like that was
Yeah.
a big flagship announcement. And then at AX again this year, they're like, "Here's the big announcement."
Bored.
It's Smurfing time!
It's got magic.
Deal with my awesomeness!
It's got adventure.
Put my nickname on it.
I think I just smurfed my pants.
It's got what's a hoot?
That cleared out the sinuses.
Smurf. Now streaming on Paramount Plus.
That Panty and Stalking was going to be a thing when we went to AX a year ago. Like that was
Yeah.
a big flagship
Rock
announcement.
Band.
And then at AX again this year, they're like, "Here's the big announcement. It's still coming out. We're still working on it, guys.
Here's
it
the
will
title.
come out eventually." Like,
Give it the Nintendo 3DS title where we say new Penny and Stocking. Hello. It's not even season 2. It's
Did
just
they
the
even
new
show new footage?
No, they made, I think it's like a little animation of them like walking, but it's like it was not footage.
How-
From
I
the,
don't get I don't mean to be that guy, but this anime shouldn't take as long as like a normal anime to make. You know what I mean? Wasn't the entire like original premise was that like it was like an anime that they worked on in like spare time in between other projects or something like that? Penny and Stalking.
I'm gonna
I
say
don't-
that sounds like misinformation.
That
All right, no,
sounds like
that's
bullshit.
that sounds like
Space
a
Patrol
myth.
Lulu. That's Space Patrol Lulu.
No.
Probably
Yes, it is. That's Space Patrol Luluco. That's that they made it in the like main animator's spare time in between working on other projects.
You're probably thinking of
Cartoon.
Is that not Space Patrol Luluco?
There's some
What?
photos on my phone, bro.
Space
I'm
Patrol
losing
Luluco.
That's alright.
Inferno Cop. Do you know what Inferno Cop is?
No, that's the cop who's in an inferno. Like I get it, dog.
He's
Like,
in
chill.
Space
That's-
Patrol Luluco.
It's a
He's in it.
different show.
He's in Space Patrol Luluco for an episode. Space Patrol Luluco has like actual animation. Inferno
Yeah.
Cop is like
That's why I'm saying that's probably what you're thinking of, because Inferno Cop is like not animated. Like it's literally
barely
not
animated.
animated. Like it's just like,
It's like
moving
YouTube.
PNGs around.
it's like how you move something in Photoshop is how like it's Inferno Cop is animated basically. It's really funny though.
It's animated like an internet historian video.
But it's worse. It's worse animated than Internet Historian video. Internet Historian video is like leagues better than that. Like that's
True.
That's really
Well,
good.
regardless, I'm just like kind of like it's been a whole year, and anime has never really been the thing where they announce that an anime is coming. Like video games, that's really common. They announce guys are working on this game, and then you don't even get footage for it for like 2 or more years. It's like really common. But I feel like anime, like most anime, they'll announce it, and you'll see at least a trailer like within a year. You know what I mean?
It's kind of
So-
weird. It is weird. I think they're working on like other projects because I know they were doing Cyberpunk.
Aren't they doing like a manga?
They're doing like some manga fucking like
An isekai. They're doing an
cooking,
isekai.
cooking like dungeon thing. It looks. I heard it was
Dungeon
the
meshi.
manga. I heard the manga is really good. So
I'm so fucking tired of these goddamn isekai, bro.
I don't.
One
is
more
it an
isekai.
I don't think
comes
it's
out, man.
not an
I think it's
isekai.
just a fantasy show.
Isekai, bro. It's 2023. All fantasy is isekai
True.
because I
That's
said so.
facts.
That's how it
That's
works.
facts. That's
We're
facts,
in the
bro.
age of disinformation.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't even watch isekai.
You're not gonna
You don't watch
the new
fucking
Harley
anime,
Quinn?
bro.
You're not gonna watch the new Harley Quinn?
I love Harley Quinn.
Well,
That
The new,
shit
we
is-
the new
probably will
Suicide
be. We
Squad
probably will.
couples.
about down through here. This side cut, then come down here, same side, and then when you get about right here, cut on this side. Okay. Take the damn nail out of some bitch.
Yeah.
Are those getting posted anywhere?
Characters get transported into another dimension because the anime is literally called Suicide Squad Isekai, which is like the dumbest thing
It's
ever.
the
Like,
funniest fucking
we are
shit ever.
so creatively bankrupted. I remember people making memes in
Oh,
2016 about how everything's an isekai now. It's 7 years later and we're like at the same level of evolution. Like nothing has changed.
Yeah,
What do I even expect anymore?
Yeah, like who
This is kind
approached
of
this
awesome
studio?
because when you ask someone if they've seen Suicide Squad, they can say yes with about like 15 different possibilities.
Which I hope is connected. That would be really funny if they like. This is like an actual like sequel to one of them. That would be really funny.
It would be
Okay,
cool
but
if it's
my main-
connected to the Flash movie.
My main point, Core, earlier was that halfway through the trailer, the Suicide Squad characters, it looks like they just get transported to like a normal fantasy isekai, which is like,
Okay.
why are we in
I've
another
always wanted the
fantasy
Joker.
isekai world again? But this time it's fucking Suicide Squad characters.
That-
Like, why are we doing this?
Like, why Suicide Squad specifically?
Why make
That
it an
is
isekai? Just make a Suicide Squad adaptation.
But like, out of any like superhero medium, they decide the Suicide Squad, which is like has a 50-50 chance of like being like the worst thing ever created.
Isekai fans are edgy. That's literally all the definition you need to know.
I mean,
I guess yeah, Harley Quinn is the most edgy. Yeah, okay, you got it right.
if you think about it, multiverse basically just is isekai. Like the multiverse concept is.
So you
like,
think they're setting up a
isekai
multiverse?
of madness? Yes, I think they're gonna.
There's like anime multiverse
There's gonna be
madness.
now. Think of the possibilities because we've already got all the movies and the canon and everything. Now they can establish that anime multiverses exist, and suddenly we can have 5 million. Why do we need anime anymore? Have only superhero anime. I think that would be like beautiful if it's all like equally as shit quality as all like the worst produced anime, but instead it's the same superhero stories being told over and over again.
I would like that. To bounce off of that, like if it's a multiverse, it can connect to that amazing Flash movie that I watched because they also have a fucking multiverse in that movie for some reason. Because every movie has to have a multiverse now.
Oh no!
Every
I
fucking
could, I
movie.
could see it now. The next movie, like Mike, what's the guy's name? Michael Sandra. What's his name? Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller.
Michael
Ezra Miller's
Sandra.
like, Ezra Miller's like, hey, aren't you Joker? And then he's talking to like an animated Joker, and he's like,
Oh my fuck!
it's gonna be the worst DC multiverse we
You're
could ever
talking
wish
about
for.
this like they're gonna make a sequel to Flash. I'm so fucking hard.
No, but they're gonna make a future movie. Cause like, isn't what's his name? Like James Cameron or like James Gilman or like he's in charge of like the DC multiverse now.
James Gunn.
James Gunn.
The fucking Avatar guy.
But he's in charge of the new.
DC universe, yeah.
So we already know that they're working on a DC multiverse eventually. So obviously they're gonna bring back Flat.
They're not going to bring back Ezra
That movie
Miller.
did so fucking bad
I
at the
don't
box
think they
office.
have to bring back Ezra Miller specifically. They're probably
Well,
going to make a new Flash, I would assume.
They should at least get a light. Like,
Exactly,
don't
so
cast
hot.
a big name actor. Just find someone who looks a lot like Ezra Miller. They don't
should
even have to
cast
be a good actor.
They should cast another, like, actor who's been canceled for criminal charges. Like, they cast, like, fucking Jonathan Majors, the guy who did, like, the Crange, the killer or whatever from Ant-Man.
Oh my god, you know who would be the perfect Flash? Fucking
Usain Bolt?
Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg?
Mark
My...
Wahlberg.
Why? What does he bring to the table?
His incredible acting skills.
He
his
could have
hate
stopped 9/11.
crimes.
Just like the Flash, he could have stopped 9/11. Think about that.
He
just like the Flash, because they're both equally as fast.
Can we just talk
They
about
couldn't
how
stop 9/11.
stupid the Flash is as a character? Like, everything about that superhero is just the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Like,
I like he's fast. It's kind of fucking
he's fast,
cool,
but then
bro.
they do
He's
the bullshit
fast.
where, oh, he's fast enough to bend space-time so he can go back in time. It's
Yeah.
like, when you think about that for like 10 seconds, the amount of shit that is technically his fault because he could have gone back in time, that just breaks everything when you
Well, it
think
doesn't
about
break.
it that way.
Well, because if you change the past, then it just like diverts to another universe. If you watch the
I
Flash
mean, like,
movie,
every
Michael
single-
Keaton explains it very well that it doesn't fix your universe. It actually makes a diverging universe that is separate from yours. If you change
So
the
he's
future,
useless.
you change the past as well.
If you change the future, you change the past. I'm done. I give up. This doesn't make
Yeah, this movie sucks. I don't know. That movie.
I mean, I
So
feel
he-
like that's a terrible complaint because literally every like narrative where you can go to the past, there's serious consequences for
Yeah,
changing major
it's-
events in history.
it's literally like the butterfly
That's
effect.
like every
Yeah.
single time that time travels ever.
No,
used,
but
that's
I
the
don't
way
have
it
a
works.
problem with that. I have a problem with like the multiverse thing where it's like, oh, what you did does matter, but it doesn't because like the universe just keeps going in another universe. You know, it's just whenever you implement that into like a situation where it isn't even that necessary, because the Flash doesn't need to go back in time. He could just be a fast guy. You know what I mean? You didn't
But
have
he
to
wanted
put
to
time
save his
travel.
mommy.
But I
He
liked-
didn't see
You
it.
wanted to put a baby in a microwave.
He did put, he
isn't
wanted
that
to and he
fucking
succeeded.
relatable?
That baby fucking deserved to be in the microwave. It was crying and it was laughing at the movie. So like, it's, baby deserved.
I just want it to be like the Superman movie where he flies around the world so fast that the Earth spins backwards and that causes
cool.
time to go
That
back.
is cool. That was cool.
It's
That
impeccable.
happens. It's
Yeah,
the dumbest
Yeah,
shit
it's like
I've ever heard in
Superman
my
2
entire
or something.
life.
yeah. I think it's
All my
3.
friends
It's one of the
do
old
that.
Superman
Yeah.
3.
Yeah,
It's
that's
one
just
of the-
because the Earth goes. That doesn't mean time is going backwards. That just means your perception of the day. That doesn't even make
I
any
don't
sense.
You
think
don't
you-
understand.
Are you Superman? I don't think so.
Can you
Am I gonna
fly
say
around the
no
fucking
names?
Earth, bro? I don't think so, bro. That is.
Rats.
I don't know. Time travel always gets loopy, and this
Happy
movie
man.
did not do it very well.
Oh, wait a minute.
Like,
I spelled
this
it
movie was in
earlier.
production hell
So
for
y'all
so
know it. Just
long.
Go back, listen to it.
The setup for him
Mm.
going back in time was so contrived. It was like the corniest movie story of like a random guy just breaks into his house randomly and murders the mother, doesn't steal anything, that just murders his mother for no apparent reason. Like there's
That's
literally-
hilarious.
like the dad's like, I'm gonna go get some more tomatoes for dinner. Dad leaves. And then Flash goes upstairs to do his homework, and then the mom gets murdered with a knife randomly. And leaves. It's like,
I think
what?
the
What the
dad
fuck's
took
going
a
on
lot
here?
cooler.
God,
And then-
this literally sounds like the beginning of a race or some shit.
yeah,
dude.
it's and then he's like, I gotta go back in time, and then he meets up
That's
with
it.
a fucking 18-year-old Flash, which is literally the most insufferable like thing you could ever like experience. Is Ezra Miller? Ezra Miller trying to be annoying. He is already annoying as an actor inherently,
God,
but he is
he is.
trying to be annoying, and he succeeds in an amazing way.
This movie should have never been released. Like,
I
like
think
if they
so.
had just never released the movie, they probably would have saved money. You know what I mean? Like the
No.
amount of money that went into marketing and everything, and then how terrible it ended up doing. They probably would have just made more money if they never released the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
don't know if they would
yes,
made
maybe, but also
I just
that's
got
like a
done.
dangerous
What the-
precedent. Theaters,
Randy
like
found it
movie
at the children's
companies
playground.
already do
That's
that,
why it was recording
which
on
sucks.
it.
Like
It's got a
they'll
camera
just
and
have
everything.
like
It
a
does.
movie, especially
Holy
this
shit.
especially happens a
It's got
lot
a-
when a movie was
got the
greenlit
memory
under
card. The memory
old,
card
like
and the battery
like
pack all
old
at once.
oversight,
Damn, I might
like an
take it
old
off.
CEO or whatever,
Yeah.
and then it's
Game
finished
Boy
under the
oh,
like
shit.
guidance of a new CEO, and so
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
I don't care about this project. I don't
Oh,
believe in it.
someone's gotta
Throw
go
it in
upstairs
theaters
and
for
make it.
one day and then shelve it. Like don't put any effort into it.
Princess.
Could
Yeah.
fuck over a lot of worthwhile projects. Actually,
Yeah, because the thing is like it's not only like Ezra Miller
Probably.
like working on this movie. There's like
Yeah,
literally
dude,
hundreds of
looking
people
down on
working on this
Jordan.
piece of
I mean,
shit.
admittedly, Ezra Miller did do like most of the like he
He did
wrote
most of
the
it, yeah.
movie, right? Directed like he directed on the scene.
Yeah, he was great. He was great. He did.
I didn't know he was a man of so many
He
talents.
found a way to hold a boom mic for himself. I don't know how he did.
Well, he
it.
went back in time to set up the boom mic for himself and then recorded the line.
Well, he held it up like he choked that woman in the store. So like he's pretty good at holding things. So he's pretty good at holding the boom mic.
He's
But
very good at holding things.
he's very good at holding. That's one of his
what
many
a-
talents.
What an accomplishment!
That's
Rigor
what,
mortis.
up there with the acting. I don't know. Like I don't know. I liked Ezra Miller in like The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Like back in the day, I'm like, this guy's funny in this movie. But just like looking in retrospect to what this fucking man became is like, it's sad. It's sad.
Not a
But-
lot of perks.
There's not a lot of perks of being Ezra Miller, I guess. That's
Or
the
maybe
fucking
too many. That's the problem.
That's the fucking mantra of it, bro. So like, we
Oh,
were talking about fucking Anime Expo, but I don't know if we want to like. We didn't go this year. We didn't end up going because we hate anime and we hate expos.
I'm so happy I didn't go this year. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I feel like, I don't know, like, we have a friend, Evan, who has gone, like, every single year for, like, 13 fucking years. I could never do that. I'm just going to be completely honest with you.
Yeah,
Maybe
Yeah,
if you're Evan's been going to
Yeah.
Anime Expo since Eden was in the womb.
since I was in my dad's fucking testicles. That's how long this man's been going.
He's really young. He's the bearded.
This is the 2.5 Men
crazy.
podcast.
No, but if we're being, like, serious right now, I don't understand why
Well, give me
someone
the
would want to
motherboard.
go to Anime Expo that many times. Because for me, personally, like, I don't give a fuck about any of those panels. Like, panels at cons, like, 99 of them are complete bullshit. I'm gonna be honest. There's like a few, and then those few are always the lines like 7 hours long, and it's poorly managed, so people just
Yeah,
cut
no one
where you
wants
need
to
to
go
be
to the
VIP.
panels, bro.
I mean,
feel like
I
what
really
made
want to
it
go
good-
to the panels where it's like one guy and he's talking about the history of hentai, and he's got like a really shitty PowerPoint presentation, and there's like 3 people show up to the panel, and that's only because every other panel's full and they have nothing to do.
And
that's
it's at
like
fucking
the best
midnight.
kind.
It's fucking gross. He's making weird comments. Yeah. That sucks.
He gets a lot of HR
I just-
complaints.
I just think the appeal of going, especially like
Look at
last
that
year
support.
when we went, we all
drum we
went
just
to
found.
Anime Expo. It was just
My
like
friend
all
took
the
the-
events surrounding. Like it was just like a really
We had
good like
more fun
weekend.
at the
He took
Mogul
the-
Money game show
Yeah,
than we did
I
at
know.
any of the.
Now,
Mazda?
Once you discover the Mazda CX-5,
Mazda.
it doesn't
Take
take
the
long to get it.
motherboard out.
With standard all-wheel drive, a premium interior, and advanced safety features, it's an SUV that gives you more at every turn. It will have you saying,
Mazda.
the Mazda CX-5. It's made to move you.
I'll break it.
Every Mazda SUV offers you an elevated driving experience and refined performance. Discover it at your local Mazda dealer today.
All went to Anime Expo. It was just like all the events surrounding. Like it was just like a really
We had
good
more
like weekend.
fun at the Mogul Money game show
Yeah,
than we did
I
at
know.
any
Well,
event.
that's the trip. That's what the trip is. I don't give a shit about the convention. I didn't fucking buy
It's an
anything.
experience.
It's an experience around it because
We did
convention
probably
sucked.
spend more time at Tom's Watch Bar than we spent at the convention.
There was a
center.
bar. There was a bar by the fucking convention that we just kept going to. Like,
It was like
every
the
day.
only store, like the only bar in the entire area around the convention center that actually had like moderately decently priced alcohol.
That was not decently priced. It was
Like
expensive.
compared to
I remember.
everything else.
Yeah, it was fun.
Because it was like $8 for like a moderately large beer or whatever.
I don't even want to think about last year, bro. I was literally on a bender for like a week straight. Like that shit was so bad. But no, I did want to say.
Yeah.
I did want to say that I feel like the perks of going
Being a wallflower.
to the con, like actually going to the con, is the artist alley and like the merch hall or whatever. But like,
That
I
shit
spent,
sucks, bro.
I spent way too much fucking money on anime bullshit that I gotta like
That
do
shit
like
sucks.
self-help.
I do not care about any
I have
of
to like
that.
literally limit myself because if I go there, I'm just gonna spend another $1,000 on a bunch of anime bullshit, and it's like I can't keep doing this to myself, man. And I feel like with the artist alley, it's almost better. I guess it depends on like where you're from personally. If you're from like bumfuck Oklahoma, then you know maybe there aren't many good cons near you. But I live in a pretty populated. I think we all live in like pretty populated areas that.
Right.
So where I would just rather go to one if I'm going just for the artist alley. I just go to one local and support like artists that actually live in my area. You know what I mean?
don't get second.
Instead of going to fucking Anime Expo where I'm crammed like sardines, smelling the fucking men who haven't showered
I mean-
in 3 goddamn weeks.
I mean, AX isn't my favorite. I like cons generally, but AX is just overcrowded. Like they oversell their tickets. It's like a fucking shitty
That shit
airline.
should be illegal. They need to
Going to
assassinate
AX
whoever's
is like
in charge.
Going to AX is like flying Spirit, but they charge a premium for it. Like
Yeah.
it's like why
It was
are you
so
charging
cramped.
extra for the worst experience? Because I like cons not for the panels, because the panels I don't care. Not really for the dealer's hall or artist alley. I mean, when I went to AX last time, I didn't buy anything. I don't even think I bought a single thing.
I don't think I bought anything as well. I think I might have bought.
Especially because I have a pretty like I'm pretentious, right? I've got a very niche taste in the things that I actually care about enough to want to buy merchandise of. And there's not a whole lot of Hyben and Renmei merch floating around at Anime Con, so...
Yeah, like 90% of the fucking stuff. That's the other thing I hate about goddamn merch halls, is that 90% of the stores are the same goddamn AliExpress drop-shipped fucking anime plushies of My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer. That's like 90% of the shit that they have for sale there.
Well, that's one of the unfortunate like situations, because also it happens in Artist Alley too, because
I mean, I think it's feed off of
obviously
that,
most of the people going to these cons only know the basic stuff, so that's what they're gonna buy. So the artists are incentivized to just make art for the biggest stuff. Like I follow a bunch of artists and I see like some of them like, complaining sometimes because they did a bunch of prints of like whatever niche show. Like I remember one artist I followed, he did a bunch of Bocchi the Rock art, and he was talking about how literally none of it was selling at all. Like no one was buying any of it.
That's kind of surprising. I thought that shit was popular. I guess Anime Expo is just
like that's the thing.
normal,
You would
right?
think it's but even the peak of a niche show is still like nothing.
Yeah. Most of the people going there only seen like Chainsaw Man and Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen. Like those are like, that's most of the people you talk to. Like I feel like you get that when we recorded that one, like the Impractical Jokers like gay suit video we did on the main channel. I don't know, maybe a link in the description for that.
That's ancient.
Where we went around and we were trying to like get people to sign shitty anime petitions with our friend Evan. And just like going up to these people, you can tell that these people have not seen very much anime. Like just like having like these small conversations with people.
Going up to people asking if they're excited for the Chainsaw Man adaptation. This was before it came out, and them saying they don't know what Chainsaw Man is.
It's like crazy.
And it was like the most popular manga for like the past 6 months, like basically at the time. And no one knew what the fuck we were even talking about. It was like we were speaking another language.
Yeah, it was very weird. But I think that just kind of shows that you know more people are just into the kind of aesthetic and like community of anime than they actually are.
Yeah,
into, like,
I think that's
the
a big
series.
thing. It's like people watch like Naruto and One Piece, and they're like, oh, this is a fun thing to do with my friends. Like
that shit's goated, man.
But that's what I like. Is I like the like environment. Like, I like the feeling of being surrounded by a bunch of fucking nerds and, like, a bunch of people in cosplay and stuff. Like, that is the energy of, like, a convention space is what I enjoy.
Unless it's AX, and then there's too much of that at once.
Yeah, I like
overdosing.
I like Otakon, San Japan. I'll probably go to San Japan again this year. I liked it a lot last year.
Bro. That shit was a good.
You guys had a peak experience.
Dude, should we tell the San
convention.
Japan story on?
I think we talked about it. Did we already talk about that?
I feel like we talked about it on stream, but I don't think we talked about it on the podcast.
That anime rave though was gas.
Basically, Core and our friend Hiding actually went to the con, and then me and Jack just day drank like degenerates all day.
All day, and then we went to a fucking anime rave at the end of the night.
We snuck into the con because one of our friends had an industry pass, so me and Jack just got into the con for free, basically.
We snuck in.
And we were drunk all day. It was some real degenerate shit.
We snuck in to fucking go to the shittiest anime rave ever, and like me and Core are fucking jamming to this fucking it was VGR, the video game remixes guy, and we were just
that's his name, yeah.
Yeah, that's his legal name, yeah. But
I never loved him.
But yeah, no, I wanted to get more into like the AX like store, like I guess like behind, like not the actual shitty con, because I feel like most of the time when we went last year, we weren't at the con. At least a lot of the time, we were just doing things around the con, like Local Money, just like the the V Shoujo party or whatever, just like. What do you mean? I guess Core didn't have a very good time at that. I guess
They're playing the worst music ever. I'm gonna be honest, I hate fucking raves. I hate raves. They play the worst music. I'm that guy who can't enjoy dancing to music that I don't like. This is why I hate going to
You're not drunk enough,
or
bro.
anything like that.
You're
It
not
doesn't
drunk
matter
enough.
how fucking drunk I am. I've gotten so drunk that I like fucking walked into a bathroom door and broke my glasses. Like it doesn't matter how drunk I am. If I don't like the music, I
That was so funny.
dance.
Dude, I forgot about that.
I'm getting a drink from me and Core at this random bar in Texas. Core goes to the bathroom.
For the video?